Hello my friends and welcome back. It is always easier for tyrants to grab more and more and more and more power and then become tyrants than to give back. So governments who get power rarely give it back. So I spoke with many people on this issue, and I said, it's going to happen again and again and again. This was just a test. It's going to happen again. Well, let's see, what do we have here. We have an article coming from Associated Press from October 13th, 2022. Biden administration extends COVID public health emergency. Look at this. Depending on what kind of human being you are. If you are a strong one, you will look at it from a certain kind of angle. If you are a weak one, you're going to look at it through a different kind of angle. Now, some people might get out of this group, one group will get angry, and the other group will celebrate. That depends on what, not morality or virtue. No, that's not it. That's not it. Or care, or sympathy, or empathy. The Biden administration said Thursday that the COVID-19 public health emergency will continue through January 11, as officials brace for a spike in cases this winter. Cases. The decision comes as the pandemic has faded from the forefront of many people's minds. Daily death and infections are dropping, and people, many of them maskless, are returning to schools, work, and grocery stores as normal. The public health emergency, first declared in January 2020 and renewed every 90 days since, has dramatically changed how health services are delivered. Yes. The key word, I will make bing, bing, bing when it comes, okay? The declaration enabled the emergency authorization of COVID vaccines, testing, and treatment for free. Bing, 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 bing. Who's paying? Nothing is free. Someone is paying. Who's paying? It expanded Medicare coverage to millions of people. Who's paying? Many of whom who will risk losing their coverage once the emergency ends. It temporarily opened up telehealth access to Medicare recipients, enabling doctors to collect the same rates for those. Why don't they do it for free? Hey doctors, why don't you do it for free? Medicine should not be done for a profit, because it becomes a business. And when it becomes a business, you profit out of people's health. Do you heal them? Look at the situation on this country. Look at its medical condition of the population, let's say in the 30s or 40s or 50s, when there were no safety nets, like right now and all that. And now, look at the mental health issue. So, who's healing who? Anybody? I think that medicine should be, and medicine, the doctors, and dispensing of medication, pharmacists, they should be government-owned businesses with no profit out of it, depending on how many you make, and this. That's how I think. You should do that with passion. Yes, you should be reimbursed, obviously. Hefty. Okay? But not for profit. You don't play. We're gonna talk about it a different time, but it's my take. Because you should do it for other reasons. But anyway, it doesn't mean you should do it for free. Nah, I was just kidding. So, since the beginning of this year, Republicans have Okay, I don't care about Republicans and that. All I care is people be healthy and free, or free and healthy, or both if we can, right? Public health officials are urging people age 5 and older to get an updated COVID-19 booster alongside a flu vaccine this fall because a predicted winter coronavirus surge and a nasty flu season. As of last weekend, about 13 million people had gotten the updated booster, which targets the Omicron variant, according to White House COVID-19 coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha. The administration has said it would provide 60 days notice before it ends the public health emergency. I predict that when that's going to happen, they're going to institute it again and again and again. So I'm not going to go into deeper than I already got myself into, and we'll see. My problem with this is the mandate. I don't like other people to mandate stuff because they're human and they have interests, and I don't like to be made to do something against my will. And because if we go like that with a society, we could get in a very bad shape. Some people, for instance, I'm giving you a scenario, could start voting against doing other bad things to groups that they don't like, and they will use democracy as the means. And then what? So I think this Pandora box, which is not a box, it was an amphor, obviously, should not be open. And I think it is. So those people over there who try to impose certain things on others think that those others could impose certain things on you too that you might not like. And then other can impose on both of you that you might not like. Or they can impose certain things on you that you will not have a chance to like it or dislike it. This is how fast that would occur. So I would be a little bit more cautious with weaker how should I put it, strata of our society, let's put it this way, in being so fast in calling this and that, because other groups could do the same thing to them and you will not like it. Because like this, we can have people who, let's say, are afraid of the sun, or people who don't go biking, and they will impose on everybody else no biking because it's unsafe for you and for me, because you might hit me with your bike. So no more biking, no more accidents, nobody will be hurt anymore. So we're going to live a life of safety and comfort and love and happiness, like in the science fiction books, like in the fairy tales, like when we were children. Remember those ones? It was so beautiful, because life is just like that, and we're gonna make life be like that. So enough bullshit. It bothers me a lot, and because I can't do certain things that I love doing. And the first principle is I'm not free, and other people tell me when I will be free and when I will not be free, when I can do this, when I cannot do this. Other people dictate my life, and other people should not be able to dictate my life, because if they have the right to dictate my life in a free society and equal society, I should have the same right to impose them what I feel. And then where do we get? He doesn't like me talking, I don't like him talking. I mean, he doesn't like me staying alive, and so on. So, it can go to idiocracy. How is that? Let live and let leave, or something like that. You know what I mean? Just leave me the fuck alone. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.